tell you the last time we've had the one and only, of course, yellow shirt Robbie, and I must say, wow, wee woo. We actually, this comes as no shocker to me, but FA Sky Strikers won a 58-man triple box tournament. Now, this might not seem like a lot to a lot of players, but what you need to understand here is Sky Strikers make anything playable, and never forgetty mom's spaghetti, of course. So, of course, guys, this was brought to us, I think it was shared on Italian Yu-Gi-Oh! And I wanted to look at this because this is fucking awesome! Alright? Had you told me a couple of months ago that I would be doing an FA deck profile post-release of the Battles of Legend, I probably would have laughed at you. One of the key cards of this deck is actually attempting to use is actually from the new Relentless Revenge set. Iron Draw, if you control exactly 2 machine effect monsters and no other monsters, you have to draw 2 cards, and for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you can only special summon monsters. You can only special summon monsters once. And of course, you only activate 1 Iron Draw from per turn. So basically, whatever the hell you do with this, you're only going to get 1 draw, but it does net you an additional resource, which is actually pretty cool. And of course, on top of all of this synergy with the FA cards that you're getting here, from them being machines into just having spectacular negation built into your deck, and just general abuse from shit like Tomahawk, it's no wonder why this beauty actually won this tournament. So, 58 people, not too damn bad. I'm actually fairly impressed with this. So anyway, let's dig in to the deck profile, shall we? Triple Ash Blossom, standard only negator, monster effect in the main deck. No real reason to really be playing more. You don't need more, honestly, because the things you produce can disrupt your opponent as you need. Triple FA Auto Navigator. So, if this card is in your hand or graveyard, you get to target an FA you control whose current level is higher than its original level. Special summon this card, and if you do, reduce that target by the difference between the current level and the original level. And if you do, this card's level becomes equal to the amount reduced. And of course, if this card is normal or special summon, you get to add an FA field spell from your deck to your hand. Essentially good value. This reminds me of more of Quick Fix than anything, but of course, with the correct effect of once per turn built into him. So there's that. FA Dark Dragster. This thing cannot be normal summoners, but must be special summoned from your hand by having a level 7 or higher FA monster on the field. So basically, as soon as something meets a trigger for this, we did it. So basically, you can end up producing Dragster, and then you'll be able to special summon this thing out. Of course, this Mr. Dark Dragster gains 300 attack, equal to its level. Each time an FA spell card is activated, you can increase this card's level by 1, and then you can target 1 card in the field, reduce this card's level by 3. If you do destroy that target. Free destruction, you have a free solid level 7 drop, in addition to your standardized being able to make Tomahawk and go up the link ladder, which is honestly one of the things that this deck definitely wants to do. Also spot removal, depending on which ladder you need to go down. It's pretty good, I heard. Triple Hang On Mock. It's 300 times its level, so this thing drops at fresh 1200. It's unaffected by other card effects from an opponent's monsters whose original level is rank or lower than this card's level. And then FA spell card is activated, increase level by 1. If this card is level 7 or higher, any card sent to your opponent's graveyard is banished. Basically, this just kind of turns into a macrocosmo. I think it's one of the cool things about this deck that I don't know if a lot of people have really explored. But having a built-in macrocosmo at level 7 or higher, pretty damn good. And then Sonic Meister, 300 times its level, can't be destroyed by battle, whose original level and rank are lower than this guy's level. Increases by 1 each time an FA is activated, and if this card is level 7 or higher, it gets to make 2 attacks. So you're going to be looking at about 2100 attacking for about 42. Seems pretty damn good to me in terms of value, but just another one of those more generic ones. I don't think it really gets better than this between the core monsters. And the last one is Whip Crosser. 300 times its level, of course. You must pay 300... Oh, your opponent must pay 300 life points to activate the effect of an original monster who is blah, 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 lower than this. Increase level by 1, and then if this card's level 7 or higher, your opponent cannot discard or send cards from their hand to the graveyard to activate card effects. Just kind of a one-of. I mean, it doesn't really get much better than, like I said, these. Let's see here. Field spells. So, Grand Prix, you get to increase all your monsters on the field by 2 during the battle phase. Ooh, that's pretty good. Macrocosmos during the battle phase is some pretty good shit. Once per turn, when an FA destroys opponent's monster by battle, you get to draw a card. Alright. If this card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, you can add one FA card from your deck to your hand except for this guy. Alright, I can fuck with this. One of the Grand City. Okay, so this increases the level of all FA monsters on the field by 2 during the main phase and battle phase. Your stuff gets non-targeting removal. Ooh. And if this face-up card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, you get to add an FA from your deck to your hand. Once again, I love these little field spell clauses. Let's see here. FA Off-Road Grand Prix. All your FAs get an increase by 2 during main phase 2 only. Let's see here. And then you get to activate one of these effects. Okay, when an FA monster you control is destroyed by battle, you can discard one random card from your opponent's hand. Ooh. And if this face-up card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, you get to add one FA from your deck to your hand, except for this guy. Alright. Still fieldspell.deck. FA Pit Stop. Oh yes, this is the draw card. Interesting to see that he's only playing one of this. Target FA you control reduce its level by 2, and if you do, draw cards equal to the number of FA Pit Stops in your graveyard plus 1. I mean, if this thing gets MST'd, you get to draw, right? Then during your main phase, except the turn this card sent to the graveyard, banish this card and target one FA in your graveyard special summon it. Of course, you can only use each effect of Pit Stop once per turn. I actually really like this card. I definitely... I don't know, there's just kind of something about having a general extender that kind of warms my heart for a deck. I don't know about you guys. I believe... Is this our good one? Nope, they're not playing the auto-win condition field spell. Test run, target one FA you control, change its battle position, then destroy one card on the field. Ooh. During your main phase, except the turn this card sends the graveyard, banish this card from your graveyard, target one face card on the field, destroy it, and if you do, special summon one FA monster from your deck. God, this is some good inherent value here, to be honest. Like, the more I look at these field spells, like, this deck seems like it has to be good at some point. And I know Iron Draw kind of definitely brings it on home in the grand scheme of things, but hot diggity damn, ladies and gentlemen, like, we might be on something here. The rest of the deck's pretty solid, actually. One Monster Reborn, one Afterburners, triple Drones, triple Engage, one Soul Charge, and triple Terraforming. The engine just kind of there to allow you just to climb up the ladder, take advantage of more draw-less cards. I mean, having an engine built into your deck that rewards you for having more spell cards, which, I mean, over half of your deck here is spell cards. You've got 24 of these fuckers built into the main deck. You should not have any problem essentially achieving these things. You know what I mean? Like, still. The extra deck is pretty standard. A couple of new spicy things in here. One Trisbania, of course, Shizuku and Kagari. So Ruja for that intense draw power, like I was talking about earlier with Tomahawk. You really have to make sure that you can get to those essential points, and Saruja can grant you that access. One Genius, one Ningirsu, one Phoenix, one Cerberus, one Borrelguard. So Borrelguard here is one of our new friends out of the latest expansion. So it's 3+ effect monsters. This thing cannot be destroyed by card effects. Once per turn, you get to send one card from your spell and trap card zone to the graveyard. I know it doesn't count as, like, killing the field spells, because if this face-up card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, it just sends them to the graveyard. Just keep that in mind. And then you get to special summon one monster from the graveyard that was destroyed and sent there this turn to your field, but it has its effects negated. And then once per turn, quick effect, target one monster on the field, change it to defense mode. And then your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this. This basically does the exact opposite of our good friend Boral Sword, and of course Borreload. You know, having that non-targeting effect switch to defense mode so this shit can get over. Pretty good, especially when your field spells allow you to draw cards. Tomahawk, this is just that degenerate combo extender that we just know and love. 2 Omega because of degeneracy. 1 Transport, it gains 300 attack times the level each time an FA spell card is activated, get to increase. And you get the following effects. Level 11 or higher, you get immunity to destroyed by card effects. And then once per turn, if you're 13 or higher, you can target one FA monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Fucking Value Town, man. This card just gets super big for no fucking reason. And of course, we already talked about how insanely good Dragster is. I love this card so much. Side deck's really standard, honestly. Triple Turtles, triple Shared Ride, triple Twin Twisties, triple Evenly Matched, and of course, triple Solemn Strike, bringing this bad boy onto a close. So it's really bad that I want to just mess around with this deck in testing, just to kind of see what kind of the degenerate combos just kind of come out of left field. You know, I think it's one of the cool things I love about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is there's always some sort of innovation out there. Even if it doesn't look like there's any innovation, people are still fucking trying out there. And this format's definitely been one of those that it seemed very closed book. But here we are. Things are going oh so wonderfully. So, what do you guys think? Please, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this deck. And, well, that's all I got, guys. Deuce Arenas. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.